Hello everyone. As a part of the grammar series, today we are going to learn about parts of speech. We know that words are divided into different kinds or classes and they are called as a parts of speech. According to their use and according to the work they do in a sentence, we call them as a parts of speech. In fact, you must have learned about the parts of speech in many times, but still people face difficulties in learning the parts of speech and identifying the parts of speech in a sentence or in a story or in a paragraph. So how the parts of speech are going to helpful to a learner, because they will help you to identify or examine the context in which the word occurs and the uses of the prefixes, suffixes that can take in a different positions. Now, let us look at what is parts of speech and its types. So, if you look at, generally the parts of speech are in 8 number. So, maybe somewhere they have also mentioned as a 9 or somewhere mentioned as a 10, but in a uniform structure, so they are 8 in number. So, the first one is noun. In a sequence, pronoun, second. The next one is verb. The next one is adverb, followed by adjective, then a preposition, then conjunction, and the final one is interjection. So this 8 includes the parts of speech, and it is very useful to know and learn the parts of speech because they will help us to identify the part of speech in a word or in a sentence. So it is easy. Now we are going to learn in detail one by one in a sequence. So in this video we are going to learn about the noun and its types and how the noun can be identified. So dear viewers, if you look at the noun and if we look at the definition of the noun, a noun is a word used as a name of a person, place, animal or a thing. And to understand easily, now we will look at the example. So this example will help us to understand what is noun in a easy way. So here Mohan left the ball in the home. Mohan left the ball in the home. So here Mohan is the name of a person, the ball is the name of a thing, and the home is the name of a place. So this is where in a sentence we identify, right, or we will come to know types of the nouns being used in a structure or in a language. Now if you look at the types of the noun, so generally the nouns have been divided into 5. Now if you look at this diagram, this will help us to understand in an easy way. So here the noun divided into 5 groups are the 5 types. The first one is a proper noun, then second is a common noun, third one is collective noun, then abstract noun, then a material noun. So here the common noun again subdivided into countable noun and uncountable noun. So we'll go in detail one by one the types of the proper noun. Hope this diagram is very much helpful to you to understand the types of the noun. Let's look at the proper noun. A proper noun is the name of the particular person, place, animal, river, institution, a day, a month, a season, etc. So we know that a proper noun, the exact name of a person or a place or animal or something. So how the everything has its own specific or the exact name, that is called as a proper noun. Look at an example. Here Dhoni is an example of the a person. So it's a proper noun. Hyderabad, it's an exact name of a place. Then cat is an exact name of an animal. Right? There are many animals, but cat is one among them. Now Godavari is an exact name of a river. Telangana University is an example for the institution. So Sunday, it's a particular day in a week, so it is called a day. So January, it's a particular month in a year. So even in seasons also, summer is a particular season. We know that there are many seasons. So this is where we learn a proper noun as a part of the division of the noun. Look at the second one, that is common noun. So if you look at the definition of the common noun, a common noun refers to a kind or a class of things. So the things are the people which come to the same category, same group, so they are called as a common noun. Now, so common noun can be divided into countable and uncountable nouns. So this is very important, and we need to emphasize more particularly on this countable and uncountable nouns. So here, if you look at the examples of the common noun, they are man, a woman, dog, boy, girl, etc. So here man means any man. Okay. So if we are using a particular name of that man, so it can be called as a proper noun. So without any name, so when we are using in general, it is called a man. In general, if we use address any woman, it is called a woman, right? So look at the countable nouns. We have already discussed that common nouns are subdivided into countable nouns and uncountable nouns in the previous slide. So here the countable nouns, they can be either singular or plural. In two ways we can use. Look at the examples, like boy is a singular, boys is a plural. Man is singular, men is a plural. So we know that countable nouns are the singular plural forms can be formed by the prefixes or the suffixes. So here we'll go with the second category, that is uncountable noun. So uncountable nouns which can be used only in the plural form. So uncountable nouns, they don't have the singular form. Example, rain, sugar, oil, water, air, milk. So how to use them in a singular, that we will see in the next slide. Right. So this is where the noun can be divided based on the three principles. One is a type, that is the five types or the five groups as we discussed: common, proper, common, collective, right, material, abstract. This is the second category is based on the number, that is countable, uncountable. In countable we have singulars and plural forms, but whereas in uncountable we don't have the singular, only the plural verbs, right, plural nouns. Sorry. So the another form of the division of the noun is based on the gender. So if you look at the based on the gender, how the noun can be divided, it's like male, female, neuter, and the common. So these are the four divisions we have as a part based on the gender. Now if you look at the example, this will help us to understand easily. For male we use actor, right? Female we use actress. Lion, lioness. So in a neuter gender we use like neuter means it neither male or nor female. So in this case we use like examples like pen, school. Okay. So again based on the common gender, that is baby, bird, doctor. Doctor can be female or male. Bird can be male or female. Baby also. So this is where noun or the common noun is divided based on the gender also. Now if you look at the next one, that is collective noun. We know that the collective noun is the name of the collection or group of people or things belonging to the same class. There is no difference. So they belong to the particular group and everyone is equal. Everyone is same. Now, so look at the example. Government, team, federation, class, army, etc. So these are the examples of the collective noun. So here you can't find single one. So it is formed or made of the group or the collection, right? Now for more understanding we will have some more examples. So like, how do we use collective nouns for people? Example, a band of men, okay, a cast of actors, a stock of librarians. So this is where we use the collective nouns for the people. Look at the collective nouns example of the animals, like a brood of hens, a flight of birds, a flock of turkeys. So this is where we use for animals. So I am not dealing everything, just for your understanding, touching upon the some of the collective nouns. For things, how do we use the collective nouns? So first one, a batch of cakes, a bottle of milk, a bowl of rice. So this is where we can use collective nouns, or we can identify a collective nouns in a sentence or in a paragraph. Now we'll look at the next one, that is abstract noun. The definition of the abstract noun is the name of a quality, state or concept. So to understand in a better way, this is what the kindness, beauty, honesty, fear, sweetness. We know that what is abstract. In abstract means we cannot see and we cannot touch, but we can feel, we can experience, right? Kindness, what is the structure of the kindness? We don't have the structure of the kindness, but we all know that we experience, right? We cannot see, but we can experience. This is called abstract noun. So these are the examples of the abstract noun. Kindness, beauty. What is the definition of beauty? Of course, there are many definitions have been given. Beauty is below the skin or behind the skin. These are the definitions we have. But the beauty, it's an example of abstract noun. Honesty also. Fear. What is the structure of the fear? We don't have the structure of the fear, but we all experience in our day-to-day life. Sweetness, when we eat, right? When we feel, that is. Now for more understanding, here is the classification of the abstract nouns, like based on the emotions. Abstract nouns we use for emotions, like love, hate, anger, peace, anxiety, fear, pain. So abstract nouns comes under the moments, like birthday, death, education, childhood, future, leisure, relaxation. For ideas, faith, trust, justice, curiosity, interest, thought. For qualities, beauty, courage, trust, honesty, patience, dedication, determination. States, freedom, luxury, misery, courage, success, right? So this is where we use the examples of the abstract noun. Now we'll move to the next division of the noun, that is material noun. We are all very much familiar with the material noun. So look at the definition of the material noun. So there is a mistake. A material noun is the name of a material or a substance or an ingredient. Now, so it can include food items and beverages also, right? So examples: gold, silver, iron, cotton, steel, water. Look at the another classification. This will help us to understand more about the material noun. So these are the examples of the material noun. How we can divide them? So material nouns for plants, material nouns from animals, materials from nature. So human made material nouns. Look at, for plants, food, oil, coffee, tea, cotton, rubber, etc. Material nouns from animals like wool, honey, egg, milk, silk, etc. So material from nature, that is sand, rock, rain, salt, gold, coal, air, etc. So what are the materials made by human beings? They are alcohol, cement, cheese. So these are the examples. So we'll move to the exercise part. So dear viewers, so far we have seen what is a noun and the types of the noun and how we can identify them in a sentence. That is, we have discussed so far. So this is a very important part, that is exercise. So here I have mentioned some of the exercises. So these exercises will help you to improve and to develop you to identify the noun and its types whenever you read or listen or when you speak, right? So look at the first one, that is write the names of the parts of human body. This is where all the human parts of the human body comes under proper noun, right? So read a story and identify the different nouns. There in a story you can identify or you come across common noun, proper noun, collective noun, material noun, all the types of the nouns you can come across. You can identify them, how the writer or author is using these different nouns, that you can do it. Third one is write the names of the things in your home. This you can do in an easy way. So this is what you can remember them in an easy way. After identifying, you can frame the sentences, right? Then list out the common nouns we use every day. So this is very important. So how we use the common nouns in our communication, in our conversation, in our day-to-day life, right? The final one is collect more number of uncountable nouns, because we face difficulty with this uncountable and countable nouns, because uncountable nouns, they don't have the singular form. So this is needed, and you need to identify and collect the uncountable nouns for better understanding. So dear viewers, if you want more, so you can subscribe my channel. You can expect more grammar topics in the coming days. Thank you for your watching. All the best.